So I swiped right and it came up and it said it's a match. So I'm like, oh. Hey goodies, welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, y'all are hearing my dinosaur voice, but this is I'm gonna keep this as my intro. Excuse me. Hey goodies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Today is a chit chat. Get ready with me. As you guys can see from the title, we're gonna be talking about all types of stuff. I have 1 hour to get out of the house. I hope that you guys can't hear anything, but it's pretty early in the morning and everybody is, getting ready for work. So I'm sorry if you can, but I really want to film this video. Okay, so if you guys keep up with my community tab, you saw that I posted a cute little flick, and this is actually how I've been wearing my hair this entire week. So I'm gonna do like a semi-mini tutorial right now, and then we're gonna get into the chit chat, okay? Okay. Alright. So how have you guys been? How have you been? Did you miss me? I literally just had that thing in my hand. Where did it go? Alright, so I feel as though I owe it to you guys to update you, because I made a statement in my last chit chat. Get ready with me. I do feel as though he's gonna unblock me and like try to give me some spiel, but I don't know. So, yeah. And that came to fruition. It happened. So you guys remember when I said that, and what a way to start this video off, right? So I don't have the screenshots because, like, honestly, like, I was just kind of over it. But what happened was, when I'm editing this, I'm going to that's what you said. But as of right now, I can't remember what I said. But I just remember saying he blocked me, and then and I didn't hear from him. So that was on WhatsApp, and then I think it was still on Tinder. I don't think I had deleted it at the point in time. But to do my brows, I just used LA Girl Big Brow Pomade in chocolate, I believe. Sorry, dark brown. And right now I'm using 2 foundation colors to clean up my brows, 356 and 335 by Maybelline Fit Me. So yeah, so I was back on Tinder, and he popped back up on Tinder, on my Tinder, meaning I could either swipe right or swipe left. So I realized that he had like 2 different profiles, because one profile I swiped, I can't even remember, I think it's left to decline and right to accept the person. I can't remember, but I declined the first profile, and then like a couple swipes after, I saw him again. So I was like, let's play, because you guys know that I like to be entertained, right? So I was like, let's play. So I swiped right. Oh, I'm getting a headache. So I swiped right, and it came up and it said it's a match. So I'm like, so I swiped right and it said it's a match, but I didn't want to message first, right? So I just kind of like left it there with all the other chats, like then all the other chats, whatever. So I kind of left it there with all the other chats, and then I think he reached out. Yeah, he reached out first. Like I told you guys, I cannot remember really because this was a good while ago. And yeah, it's November, and this happened in late August. And I didn't screenshot it. Well, I deleted them because I was just over it. I was just late, whatever. But because I'm doing a chit chat, I feel like, I gotta update y'all. Y'all gotta know what happened. So he messaged me and he was on some poem shit again, sending the poems. And then it was like, I can't remember how we got here, but we got to talking about the whole that I didn't respond to him or whatever. So he said something along the lines of that he would like to go out again, but this time he would like to go to Champers. If you guys don't know, Champers is like one of the higher end restaurants in Barbados. And me, I don't freak out about stuff like that. I mean, I've been before. It was whatever for me. Hang on, I need some eyeshadow. Yeah, so like I said, I've been before, so it was like, and I feel as though he was just saying, but not just anywhere like to Champers, because last time we went to Cafe Sol, and Cafe Sol is like somewhere that you would hang out with your girls. Like it's just like a regular hangout spot, right? So ladies, tip from this video: when you are dating, don't let these guys like make you excited about things like if you haven't experienced it before. Like date yourself, like go out to yourself out to like nice places, like travel, so that, like when he does it for you, it's not like, oh my god, like I put you on, like I made you, like you was like scum of the earth before, and then I came and I show you this lifestyle. No, treat yourself, okay? Do that, right? So he was like, but Champers or whatever. So then because I want to be entertained and I needed to give y'all content. That's solely the only reason why. Like, it's not because my pride was hurt on anything. Like, that's not why. Whatever. So I was like, but hold on. You asked me, and then like I didn't hear from you for a while. So like, I was just kind of wondering like what was going on. And then he was like, oh, because I hate when people do that. Then he was like, because, I asked you and you didn't answer me. I said, honestly, like, I was getting really bad headaches and eye aches, which is true. And I was asleep at the time. And by the time I saw your message, when I sent it, I didn't hear from you anymore. So I was just like, that's kind of a red flag to me. Like I've had that happen in the past, and it was a huge red flag. He was like, okay, but there's not a lot of nice people on here, meaning on Tinder, and like I just didn't want to waste my time, stuff like that. But like, can we just like move forward? So I was like, that's all well and good, but I need to take some time because that is a huge red flag for me. Don't let these guys feel as though like you jump into hoops to go with them. No, baby girl, you are the prize. No, make them wait. So he was like, can we just move forward? Then you know what? This fool gonna ask me for my number again. He was like, well, can you send me your number again? Because remember I told you he blocked me. So obviously it was a block and delete, right? But I was like, all right, I will have to, take my time and, because that was a huge red flag for me. And I just don't know if I can do this, okay? So he was like, okay, or whatever. He was like, when you get ready, it was still late to take you out. Like, this man just screaming desperation, right? But after that, like, I just wanted to have that conversation to, find out where his head was at, and it was exactly where I thought it was at. Like, he felt as though like, I stood him up, but I didn't. I just didn't remember. And after that, I deleted the app, not because of him, but because of Like, it was just getting too overwhelming. If you ever been on Tinder, like, Tinder literally is a hookup app. Like, the guys on there are just trying to smash. Like, he was differently. He was one that he just wanted to like go and seemingly he wanted to be in a relationship, but like you're weird, bro. You're weird. So yeah. Um, but I went out with another guy from Tinder, and he was just. So needless to say, anyways, I deleted the app. I probably will do a story time on that specific Tinder tragedy, but as of right now, no. So yeah. So let's move on. So if y'all, on social media, you've been seeing all all the tea, girl. All the tea. I really want to do a wing liner today, but I don't have the correct tools, and then my wing liner gonna come out looking like a 5-year-old duet. But I really been loving these wing liners. Okay, so I'm so sorry, I'm so bad at doing this. I use an orange shade for the first transition shade, and then I use like a fuchsia color. Then I patted this color right here on my lid. This looks like a real makeup artist palette, that's the truth. Then I patted this color on my palette, and then I went in with this to kind of deepen my crease. And that's it. I think I'm gonna go back in with that neutral shade. Yeah. Right. So if y'all been on social media for the last couple of days, y'all been seeing the tea go around with Ti and his daughter, and everybody has an opinion. So, girl, I'm an internet person, so I gonna have an opinion too. Whew. I really don't know if I could do this today with you. Oh my goodness. Shanice, don't do it. Don't do it. You know that you can't do it because it's not sharp enough. Like, look at this. That is not going to create a proper wing liner. Black. If I could just get it sharpened. Hang on. If I could just get it sharpened. Alright, we're going to attempt to do a wing liner. We're going to attempt. So yeah, the talk was basically that he is basically protecting his daughter. What it sounds like to me is that he's protecting her virginity. I don't know how old Deja is. I'm assuming she's around like 18 or so. But he's basically saying he knows that his daughter is still a virgin because they have yearly checkups and he goes to the gynae with her. Now, initially, I thought I liked it. I like the fact that a man could go to that him and his daughter could be that close that he could go to the gynecologist with her. No, but my thought process was maybe he's just, taking her and she's going in and he's like waiting in the waiting room. Right? Maybe he's just like waiting in. Okay, hang on. I always have to use 2 pencils for this. God, that looks so terrible. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? That is what I have to do. I am so over this. Maybe I could do it with a brown. When I do it with brown, it looks pretty nice. But I really want to do a wing. 710. Okay, good. We're cool. But yeah, I thought it was that initially, he would be taking her, even if like he was taking her like when she was like a little girl, like so like between like 15 or so, and he was going in with her. As she got older, maybe it is that he would have been, just saying anyway, waiting. But the comment is basically he's saying he doesn't want, he has to make sure that she's still a virgin because he doesn't want guys with his daughter. Then some people are saying that virgins are no fun, and I'm just like, wait, hold on. Everybody was a virgin at some point in time, baby girl. But that's not the issue I have. Do you guys think that it's right that he is going with his daughter to the gynecologist? Drop it in the comments and let me know. I think it's fine, but then when he gets to his reasoning, it's kind of like he's telling the world, this is my daughter. I own her, and I own her virginity, and that just seems so territorial. It may seem protective to some, but to me, it seems territorial. And it's just like, okay, so when she finally gets to that point, how is she going to talk to you about it? Being that, because it seems like a scare tactic to me. Like it just seems like so military. I don't know. That's just my little 2 cents. But I don't know. We know these guys out here nasty, girl. We know that the guys, they're for the filth. And I can tell you that. They are for the filth, okay? Know that that is a great segue into Grandma DMs. So, I can't pull it up right now, but I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys can see. I'm wondering if to leave his name in here because he seems so thirsty. Maybe I should just put it out there so he can get some, right? But I don't know. So a few months ago, I was on Facebook and I think this guy added me. I can't remember, but I accepted. Either he added me or I added him. But anyways, I accepted, and more than likely he added me. And I realized, yeah, he added me, and I accepted because I realized he looked familiar, but I just couldn't. You know when you know somebody, but you don't know from where, I should say. That was kind of the experience I was having with him, right? So I accepted, and I messaged him. I said, hey, you look really familiar, but I just can't remember, where I know you from. Because it was bothering me, so I just really wanted to know. Right? So I asked him, like, if he went to, like, the same university that I went to, or if he went to the same college that I went to. Then he was like, no, he didn't go to school like that. He stopped at secondary school or high school for my American viewers. And I was like, okay, well, good seeing you or whatever. Just basic stuff. Now let me just put this out there. I do not ever blatantly flirt with anybody. Like, I would have to know you to flirt with you. Like, we are not gonna flirt off the first time of me meeting you because I don't know you like that. That's just me, right? So I wouldn't say that I was leading this man on, nothing, right? So I would not say that I was leading him on or anything. So I think within that same conversation, like, I clicked through his profile and like the face just was seeming so familiar. That don't look good. So basically, he had up some pictures, and I'm just clicking through to see if I remember where, I know him from and stuff like that. We talked about, he asked me, like, what do I do? I told him I work in retail. I asked him what he does, and he he said his profession. I'm not going to say the profession because that might, give it away. And I kind of still want to respect this guy's privacy, even though he's a total douchebag. But whatever. So he that was on Facebook, right? So a couple weeks or so after, y'all know I'm always very active on Instagram, post my skits on there, post flicks, whatever. He followed me on Instagram, and I didn't follow him back because I didn't want to. And the things that he posts are of no interest to me. Like, I'm skipping ahead. Before we get there, right? We're still on Facebook, and when he told me the profession, I said, "Oh." So I said he told me the profession, but then he told me he works in a specific area. So then I asked him, "Well, did you used to work in this mall complex?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Oh, that's where I know you from. Like, my boyfriend used to go to this specific mall complex. So I seen you there, my ex-boyfriend." And then I was like, "Oh, that's where I remember him from, right?" So fast forward now, a couple weeks, like I said, y'all know I post on Instagram, I post my skits on there, I post my pictures on there. My Instagram is, I don't know, it's inviting. It looks like fun. To me, if I saw my Instagram, like, I would be like, "Hey, look, she look cool," like. So he followed me on there, and one night, remember, this was not the same. This is not in the same time frame. So he followed me like on Wednesday, like the next 2 Wednesdays, right? It was not in the same time frame. And ladies, when you're single, be patient. People will show you their true colors. Just be patient. He messaged me and he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever. I'm like, "I'm cool. You?" So I'm like, "Okay, you cool." So it was just a basic conversation. How your day went, whatever. Then the next time, I can't remember if I reached out to him, but no, he reached out to me. Oh my god, I am just messing up my face right now. He reached out to me, and it was like 8 o'clock at night. So I'm not thinking nothing about it, right? So he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever. Basic. And then he was like, "If you want to chat more, add my number so we could chat on WhatsApp." Like I said in the previous video, I do not know why guys do this. Like, WhatsApp, Instagram is the same messaging. Like, we gonna receive the messages the same. So he said that, and I said, "LOL, okay," but I didn't add it because I didn't want to. So I do not know what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. I do not know what I'm gonna eat for lunch today. I can just be hungry today. I can tell. Anyways, so I'm not doing my face because when I'm heading to work, I'm going to be sweating and hot. So I'm going to do it at work. So you guys I will put in a photo so you guys can see, the finished look or whatever. Right? Right. But I didn't add it. And then, like, he said it again. Like, we continued talking, like, regular stuff. Then he said it again. He was like, "But, let's chat on WhatsApp because it's my bedtime." And I said, "Okay, well, have a good night." Then he came out like 10 minutes afterwards, and he was like, "No, I didn't go to sleep. I just had to pee." So I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" So he was clearly just telling me, it's his bedtime to get me over onto WhatsApp. And I used to think that guys wanted to just chat on WhatsApp probably because they want like FaceTime or like call, but you can call on Instagram and FaceTime on Instagram too. So I don't know what his deal was. So anyways, so that was that night. Then the next morning he messages me. Oh, let me preface, let me go back. And this conversation started by him saying, "You too cute." Anyways, so next morning he was like, "Hey," on Instagram again, because I didn't speak to him on WhatsApp. He goes, "Hey, how are you? How did you sleep?" Now, usually when men ask you that, like, I don't know, I see it as a little bit shady, but whatever. I answer because I'm a polite person. He said, "How did you sleep?" I said, "Good." Or he asked me how my night was, something like that. I said, "Good. How about you?" And then he was like, not too good. Like, he was like kind of like somber, like saying like he's not too good, like it didn't go so well, or it was good, but his morning is off to a bad start. Something along those lines. You guys will see it as I have it on the screen, right? But as for right now, telling you, sir, I can't remember. And I was like, "Oh, what happened? Are you okay?" Something like that I asked. Then this nigga gonna go, "I don't know. My dick isn't working properly." So I said, I gave him the benefit of the doubt of it being a typo. I said, "You're what?" He goes, I know you can read. You're a smart girl." Something cheeky like that he said to me. I was like, "Oh." So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. And you want to talk to me like I crazy? Or like you crazy? Hold on. Hold on. Let me gather my thoughts. So I said to him, "Well, I'm not, what did I say? Let me pull it up so I can read it. Come on." Come on, Instagram. I need you. Thank you. Right. So he said, "I know you can read LOL." I said, "Well, I guess that's your idea of flirting again. Or maybe it's just you being a giant asshole. But I do hope that you get that and your manners sorted out expeditiously." What are you talking about? And then people will see me looking like all dolled up and all put together and ask me why I'm single. I'm going to stay single until somebody comes into my life and acts right. That's why I'm single, because I want to be. When I tell you that this man had me floored, I was like, why is he saying this to me? Like, I gave this man no signs that I was interested. But you know what? Men don't need that. They just see a girl and it heightens if you're pretty. But you know what? He might not think that I'm pretty. I'm just let's just say I'm just a woman. I'm just a female who has parts that fit his part. So he just thought that he would cast the net and see if, he catches me. That's all it was. It might not, men don't need to, they don't need to like you. Like, they just need to know that, like, hey, you kind of attractive. You have a part that my part can go into. Let me just try to see if this works. Because at this point, he knew nothing about me. So he can't say that he likes me. He can't really say that I don't even know if I just don't know, okay? But yeah. So that's what's been going on in my DMs. all my chit chats seem to be about men and about dating, and I really want to switch it up. But you know what? This is what goes on in my life. This is what goes on in my life, and I want you guys to take something from it. Girls, don't be rushing to get with these guys. Like, take your time. Let him show you his true colors, baby girl. Let him show you his true colors before you step foot out to your house, into a car, or on a date with him. Okay, like just wait it out. Wait it out and see. Promise, I promise you, like, your Prince Charming will come. He will come, and if he doesn't, you ain't missing out on nothing, because you have plenty of boys out there that will be willing to give you the time of day. But just wait it out. Just wait it out. Don't rush with these guys. So as of right now, guys, you know what? This is the final look. I am going to go get dressed, and when I get to work, I will finish my face and I will post the photo and close out the video then. But as of right now, thank you guys so much for watching. I think my face actually looks pretty good like this, so you know, like just eyes done. Comment below, let me know how y'all are liking this little updo. It's actually in two, like y'all saw, but the back looking a little crazy right now. You can just brush up the back so you don't see the part. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put some hair clips there. But yeah, comment below, let me know how your dating life goes. If you run into, you know, issues like this with me. But I really hope that you guys don't, to be quite honest. I hope you guys have a lot better luck with guys and their foolery. But the guys out here pretty filth. That's why I said initially that I could understand where Tay was coming from, but being that he's seeming so like territorial of his daughter, like that you're going to check the state of her hymen, it's just like, sir, just let this baby live. Like, but you know what? He is a man and he knows how men think. So I'm on the fence when it comes to that, because I get that he doesn't want anybody, like, as somebody on YouTube that I watch, but he doesn't want like anybody like smutting up his daughter, like just coming into her life and just taking that, and then like she left heartbroken. But it just seems so territorial. But I guess the guys in Deja's life are gonna be like, you know what, this man, first of all, he's TI, then he checks up on her this often, so I gonna have to come correct if I try to date his baby girl. I think it's good from that standpoint. From the other standpoint, it's just territorial. It's just a little bit too much for me. But I hope that they have a relationship where that she can go to him and say, you know, I've been dating this guy and I think like we gonna do this. I don't know if y'all talk to y'all parents like that. Like, I wouldn't. I didn't. Sorry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Catch up on my latest upload. If you guys didn't see, that was a compilation skit video. Like, I put all my skits from 2018 and 2017 together, so you guys can binge watch them there if you missed any of them. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Girl, let me tell you, I just been loving Twitter, right? I just been loving Twitter. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out some more videos right here. A playlist of all recent uploads right there. Subscribe to me by clicking my face. Remember to be completely you. Stay away from these F-boy dudes and love yourself. Okay, I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.